Yesterday, the Supreme Court issued an interim order preventing the implementation of the increase in value-added tax as well as the nation-building tax.
Court held that the interim order would be operative until the relevant bill is passed in Parliament or until the petitions are fully heard and concluded.
Various views are being expressed with regard to the value-added tax.
This government collected taxes from the general public from the 2nd of May until yesterday in an illegal manner without making amends to the necessary acts. We informed the Supreme Court that this is wrong and to prevent them from looting public funds. Now Parliament has an opportunity to make amendments to these taxes. If the people can't bear it, then reduce the taxes, else reject the bill completely. If you take the period from the 2nd of May to date, not a single businessman had remitted the money collected through VAT or the Department of Inland Revenue. It is not with the government, but it is with certain businessmen. What is going to happen to the money? The Rajapaksa government obtained loans to the tune of 10,000 billion rupees from foreign nations, banks and institutions. We had to increase VAT by 4% because we have to repay a 10 billion rupee installment annually. Therefore, in order to make that payment, we had to temporarily increase the tax by 4%. The legislature must impose taxes considering the betterment of the public. It is not said that the Rajapaksa loans will be repaid through the increase of VAT. We were told that the golden horses and the mansions will be sold off and the earnings will be presented to the public and thereafter they will work for the betterment of the people. When seeking votes, they didn't say they were going to bring benefits to the people by taxing the people. We also stepped on the streets to change the government. I asked the people to watch closely who will raise their hands against imposing taxes on the people. The Minister of Finance made it clear that this tax increase is not a long-term plan. We hope to reduce VAT as soon as possible and ensure that the people do not face any form of injustice. Yesterday, the Prime Minister also said that 15 essential items will be exempted from VAT. It is fine if the government increases VAT from 11% to 15% in order to increase the revenue of the government. The joint opposition is not against it. What we ask is to suspend the 15% VAT imposed on patients, suspend the VAT imposed on telecommunication. If the retail and wholesale income is over 250 million rupees as was during the Rajapaksa administration, impose the tax. There is no need to appoint committees to inquire into reasons why shops are being closed.